'Cause I got issues. You them too. Give them all to me and I'll come back to you.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I think
look, we all know Trisha's the shit show here, so
Well, first of all, thank you. I like being the titles and the headlines. Like, I like the attention for sure.
yeah, why do you complain about it?
Maybe this test is saying, like, maybe
why do you complain
be
to
a little
me?
more.
Why do you complain
About
to
what?
me?
I say I love doing the show. I'm the one that pushed to not quit the show.
You text me. You go, stop putting me in the headlines. Stop putting me in the highlights.
Because he wanted to continue the show without me today to get the revenue on this without me. I said, let me be on it together.
It's not at all about revenue. It's about...
It is. You saying Trisha...
Wait, I wasn't going to do it without you.
Yes, you said you were... Anyways, you said you were going to do the show without me by saying we talked.
No, I wasn't going to do the show without you. I was just going to explain what happened.
By using me in the title. He says, Ethan talks to Trisha. I said, don't use my name in the title if you don't need it. Because that's like, I'm not getting the monetary value off our drama.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, well, anyways, that's all I said.
You're the narcissist.
But
you're the dark triad over here.
Internet communities have grown, and so has our definition of trolling. But the research on trolling behavior is still pretty sparse. Most studies are completed through online surveys, so they rely on participants to self-report what they do. And since there are lots of different kinds of trolls, the psychology behind the actions and reactions that they cause can be varied. Some recent studies have focused on more aggressive kinds of trolls and the presence of traits associated with the so-called dark triad or dark tetrad. And the name is pretty fitting for this group of personality traits. For example, one personality type is known as the Machiavellian, which is predisposed to being cold and detached in order to manipulate others. Narcissism, on the other hand, indicates an inflated sense of self and lack of empathy toward other people. You might also have heard the term psychopathy. Psychologists refer to this more accurately as antisocial personality disorder. It results in an inability to feel empathy or guilt and a tendency to take advantage of other people. And sadism describes the tendency to take pleasure from other people's pain, which is some pretty dark stuff. In 2014, in an online survey of over 400 people, those who said they enjoyed trolling other people, for example by linking them to jump scare websites or griefing in games, had positive correlations with several of these personality traits. And people who spent the most overall time posting comments online tended to have more antisocial motivations. Rather than participating in message board conversations and online gaming to make friends, they were in it for the trolling. Only around 5%.
He takes that 5%.
Of survey respondents specifically said that they enjoyed trolling.
Where were we?
We're gonna try to set you guys. We present your data.
Let's present the data.
Personality test.
So what kind of personality test did we take? Maybe you guys can start by explaining that.
Guys, we gave you two personality tests. One is called the NPI, or the Narcissistic Personality Inventory. The second test that we gave you is called the Dark Triad. And this is a test that's been around for almost 20 years. It also assesses narcissism, but it includes a measure of Machiavellianism and psychopathy.
Well, wait, Machiavellism, that seems like, what would be a more, is that like sadism? I mean, what is that? That's like sociopathy? Oh. What is that?
No. So
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. Yeah. I was scared answering these. It was like, do you like to look at yourself in the mirror?
You know what? Yeah. You're like, all right, let's do this. So let's start with the...
Is there a winner on these tests or no? Like, is there a right and wrong?
Tell me who's the narcissist.
Generate another book.
Okay. On a narcissistic scale, you say the average is what?
15. Average is 15. The highest possible score is 40. So, Ethan, what do you think you got?
Maybe a 15. Maybe.
I say 8.
Maybe average.
8 for Ethan.
Okay, well, Ethan actually got a 7.
Oh, that's nice. So I got a very good score. I think I'm a good human being now.
It's not about
no. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You can be a narcissist and be a good human being.
No,
yes, you
not
can.
most of the time.
I do the same with you.
Okay.
Where do you think you stand?
I would like to say I'm right in the middle at like 20, because I don't think I should lead the world, but I do like to look at myself naked. So I would say I'm a nice 20.
Let me guess before you say. I think you're probably a 25.
Wow.
All right. So the big reveal is that Trisha has scored a 30 out of 40.
Holy shit.
Oh, I missed it by 5 points.
Whoa, you're way up there.
Shit, I could have been, I mean, if I'm going to be up there, I might as well be over Robin. Like, I don't want to be
Can she take it again? I know. Can she take it again? She wants that 35.
Shit.
So wait, so what percentage of people score that high? 35.
A 30 is probably around 97, 98%. All right, so let's turn to the dark triad and
why don't you just call it the axis of evil?
The dark triad.
Yeah, why don't we just call it the
That should be our podcast, the dark triad.
I like that. Well, we need a third person if we're gonna be a triad.
Are there any good psychopaths?
There's such a thing as pro-social psychopaths. This is an opinion of a couple friends of mine who work in the field of psychopathy. They feel that Bill Clinton was a pro-social psychopath.
When I was younger,
I envied Monica Lewinsky. I thought, she got all this fame for being the president. I wanted to be her so bad. I thought she was lucky. What is that? Because I wanted to be with Michael Jackson. I wanted to be with Jerry Lee Lewis. All these people who dated minors and stuff. And then the intern, I was she's so famous. She had the president. I want to be at this level where SNL is parodying me. What is that? Because I still obviously I know it's wrong and gross now, but I still was I romanticized that. I thought that was so cool. I was I wish that was me. I still wish it could be me with the president.
Interesting.
A couple things. I mean, that's sort of Machiavellianism, right? Anything to get the job done is sort of Machiavellianism. And then that one question you answered where, I'll do anything to get all my needs met or whatever that was, that's kind of that, isn't it?
You want the fame and you saw that they achieved it easily.
Oh, I was like, that's all you have to do to be famous?
Was suck the president's
below average yet again.
So okay, nice. I mean, that's good. I feel happy about that. So what does that mean about me as a person, doctors, if you would analyze me based on that?
Well, we have to cover this again.
Yeah.
So if I could summarize, she's not a saint like me, but she's a plebeian.
I'm not a psychopath. I'm not fucking my intern.
Let's revisit.
Yeah,
Let's revisit.
Can I be honest?
What?
I don't know if I should say this.
So of course now say it.
You got tired of the test?
Yeah. I don't know if I can mix the two. I had a Xanax and then I took a Percocet. Does that affect the outcome?
Guys, if you're taking a test about the intensity of your emotions and you're all fucked up on Xanax,
I had anxiety about the test and I couldn't download it. But then I had back pain, so I took the Percocet.
Oh my God.
I did not drink alcohol on it.
What does that mean?
Anyways, this is a whole other thing, but I can't lose weight and I've been eating healthy and working out and then my acne. So I don't know. There may be something wrong with me, but.
Well, we've established today that there is.
Just add it to the list.
Okay. Well,
I'm still upset though. I am. And it's probably because there are I don't know, at least a dozen dogs that are dead that might not be dead now because your thing, the thing you do.
He donates his AdSense to what's the charity?
To Aussie Rescue SoCal. It's an amazing charity that rescues dogs from being euthanized at the shelters. So thank you for your support.
That's amazing. When he said that, because I was like, okay, what can I give you? What can I come to? He's just like, no, and I was like, I'll write you a check to donate. He's like, you can donate directly. I was like, so donate directly, follow his channel because he donates it to there. We love Jesus. I love you, Jesus.
Praise be.
You made me a promise, and you claim to love me.
Our BFFs.
Yes, but it's bullshit, and I'm gonna call out the hypocrisy, okay? You made a promise to me that you were going to donate to my charity what you would have paid me to do your music video. And then you didn't. And then you ghosted me. And we were supposed to collab, and that didn't happen. And you ghosted me. And then I saw you again at, and we had that conversation, and we're like, and it was really awkward. It was like, oh, because you knew what you did, and I was trying to be cool about it, and everybody was there, so it was like, I'm gonna do my thing. But you knew, and I was like, I gave you a little wink, and I was like, hey, we're gonna do the, and you ghosted me, and that was shitty. That felt shitty, but not as shitty as it felt every time I saw one of your videos where you're like, I spent $10,000 on all these little Gucci bags or whatever. When one of those videos could have saved a dozen lives, dog lives. That's just, think about that. That's disgusting. And I'm not Jesus if I don't say something about it. All right, now that I got that off my holy chest, I love you guys, all right? Stay blessed.
Still interesting that there's some correlation between some self-identified trolls and these personality traits. Plus, it highlights how the internet can provide an outlet for some individuals with these social tendencies that are less acceptable to express in offline interactions. Of course, this doesn't mean that all self-identified trolls are sadistic or narcissists, but it is causing more psychologists to ask interesting questions about the motivations of people who troll. Their research could help everyone understand online trolling a little better, and how to deal with the harmful ones. So it's pretty clear that there are a lot of different flavors of trolling, and the mechanisms behind it can vary too. Some of it's pretty harmless, derailing conversations to get a laugh or mess with other players in a game, but some of it can turn into bullying and have serious consequences. Psychologists are trying to understand where this behavior comes from and how these interactions affect our minds. Hopefully, in the future we'll reach an equilibrium where people on the internet can feel free to express themselves anonymously without hurting others. And in the meantime, just remember, don't feed the trolls